Hi, Wendy. This is Kate. You and I are neighbors. We live just down the street from you. We've met before, but it was a long time ago. I got your number from Barbara, your next-door neighbor. I hope that was okay. I wanted to ask your advice about something important. Are you busy right now? I can text you again another time if you're busy now.
Oh, Kate! Yes, hello. I remember meeting you at the block party last year. How are you this evening? No, I'm not busy right now. I just put the kids to bed and I'm unwinding with a glass of Chardonnay. Is there something I can do for you? Is there another block party happening soon? I did so much for the last one, and I don't know if I can contribute to another one soon.
Oh, no, it's nothing regarding the next block party, so don't worry. I actually wanted to ask you something about your work. You work at the jewelry store downtown, right? The very exclusive one near City Hall?
Yes, that's right. That's us. We have a wonderful location there. And I don't want to brag or anything, but our place is a very high-end and exclusive establishment, and our clientele is extremely well-to-do. Why do you ask? I don't know if I can help you or not, but please tell me what you're wanting to ask me about.
I ask because my husband and I will be celebrating our 15-year wedding anniversary this year, and we're thinking about getting a ring to mark the special occasion.
Oh, is that so? You two are planning on buying a ring, are you? How quaint. I'm sure that will be a lovely little celebration.
Yes, that's right. It's a landmark anniversary, and my husband Brian is saying that he wants to do this to commemorate it. He really loves to mark special occasions with special things. I've been thinking that we should do this at your place, but I looked online and I couldn't really find any information about how to make an appointment or anything. So I got your number from Barbara.
Oh, I see. Well, you must know that our shop is very selective about whom we sell to. We don't just let anyone walk in and browse our merchandise, you know. We cater to a lot of VIP-level customers, so we operate strictly by personal introductions and networking. We found that this is the best way to maintain our image and our clients' privacy.
Oh, I see. Yes, that makes sense. I can see why you would operate that way. That's totally understandable. Having said all that, if it's not too much to ask, would you be able to introduce us as new customers? We would be so grateful and honored.
Pardon me? You want me to introduce you and your husband as new customers at my establishment?
Well, if it's okay, that is. I looked at your shop's website and there were so many beautiful pieces there. I'd really like to get our anniversary ring at your place. It would be wonderful and even more special if we could do it at your place. If it's not too much trouble to get us in there, of course. I understand that you have a policy and procedures to follow.
Yes. Well, I'm not sure that's doable, actually. It might be difficult, shall we say. To be honest, I don't think that I can do that, actually.
I see. I thought it might be tough, but I wanted to at least ask. If you only operate through networking and personal introductions, you really have to be able to trust the clients that you bring in, I bet. You and I are just neighbors, and we don't really know each other well, so I can see how this might be a stretch for you. But we do have mutual acquaintances, so it's not like I'm a total stranger off the street either.
Well, that's part of the reason why I don't think it's a good idea, but it's not my main concern, actually. More than that, I'm concerned about your ability to actually pay for a ring, if I'm being totally honest.
Excuse me? You think that we can't afford to shop at your place? I assure you that we wouldn't want to look at your merchandise if that were the case.
Yes, well, it's all well and good for you to claim that, but you must forgive me because, I've seen your husband. He's always wearing beat-up old clothes that look like he got them at Goodwill or the Salvation Army or something. Ripped-up jeans and raggedy old t-shirts and Hawaiian shirts and such. I really can't imagine that anyone who dresses like that could possibly be able to afford to shop at our establishment. It's just my professional judgment, based on years of experience dealing with the public. I'm sure you understand. If he can't even afford to wear decent clothes, how on earth is he going to pay for a ring? And not just any ring, but a ring of the caliber that we sell.
Wow, that's... I don't even know what to say to that. You're jumping to a conclusion that's really not appropriate. I mean, yes, my husband does wear secondhand clothes a lot, but that doesn't mean that we're poor. In this day and age, I'm surprised that I need to even have this conversation.
Oh, you don't need to hide it, dear. It's perfectly fine and I understand. Believe me. There's no shame in it. We all have our ups and downs, you know. But look, I've seen Brian hanging around the mall on weekdays enough times that it's pretty clear what the situation is. He certainly has a lot of free time, doesn't he? You can be honest with me. There's no judgment here. He's out of work, isn't he? It's okay. It happens. If you're the breadwinner in the family, good for you.
Excuse me? What did you just say about my husband? That's not the case at all. You're mistaken. As I said, you're jumping to inappropriate conclusions.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So he does do something to earn a bit of money. I see. That's very good then. However, be that as it may, anyone who dresses the way he does surely can't afford to shop at our place. Our merchandise is priced far beyond the reach of you and your husband, I'm afraid. And we can't just let anyone in. I'd be risking both my reputation and the stores if I were to bring in someone like your husband, who could easily be mistaken for a homeless person. I'm sure you understand. It's a matter of maintaining our image, you see. It's just business, dear.
Excuse me? What right do you have to talk about me and my husband like that? I don't think I've ever been so insulted in my life.
Sorry, but as far as my work is concerned, I really can't stand these poor people who don't know their place in society. It's honestly such a nuisance. Just intolerable. It happens all the time. They'll come in off the street without an appointment and then cause a ruckus when we refuse to serve them, which we have every right to do. I just want to tell them all to stop playing pretend and go get a job. Then they could at least afford to buy themselves some rubber bands that they can wear on their fingers.
Rubber bands? Wow. Again, I'm speechless. Just what are you trying to say about me and my husband? I agree that people shouldn't just be barging into your shop without appointments and demanding things, but you're completely out of line to just assume that my husband and I are that kind of people. And you're basing that assumption on the clothes my husband wears?
Well, you both certainly fit the mold. What with his clothes and you texting me out of the blue like this, asking for special treatment. At any rate, I'm afraid that I can't bring you into our establishment. You understand, dear. It's just a matter of economics. If you were able to afford to buy anything at all, it would only be the cheapest item in the store, I'm sure. And we simply can't do business that way. As I said, we bring in all our clients through personal referrals, so the quality of our clientele is of paramount importance. It means that high-quality clients introduce their high-quality friends to us, and so on and so forth. It's the circle of life for us, dear. Do you see the logic there? If I were to bring you in, the people to whom you would introduce us would be people who… shall we just say… people who are in the same tax bracket as you. And those people would also be able to afford only the cheapest items that we sell, if even that. And then they would introduce more people like them, and before you know it, we would be no better than the jewelry department at Walmart. And that would be a catastrophe. So in short, bringing you in as a customer really doesn't make sense from a business standpoint.
You have some nerve talking that way about complete strangers and jumping to conclusions about Brian and me.
But I'm right, am I not? It's all right, dear. It's just reality. No judgment. At any rate, there are lots of other jewelers in this city, you know. I'd be happy to give you a list. Or you could just Google cheap jewelers. You can certainly get yourself, a ring at one of those places. Cubic zirconia is always an affordable alternative, too. Although I will be genuinely shocked if the two of you are able to afford more than a box of rubber bands. Again, no judgment.
I see. Well, I can see that there's nothing more to say here. I withdraw my request to be introduced to your establishment. Please just forget that I even mentioned any of it. We will go and look elsewhere, as you suggested. Sorry to have bothered you, and thank you for your time and your valuable input.
Oh, I see. Well then, I'm sorry not to have been able to help you, dear. I'll look forward to seeing whatever ring you are able to afford. Happy hunting! Kate! What's the big idea? What was that all about just now? Why did you give me the cold shoulder like that? I was talking to you and you were looking right at me. So I know that you saw and heard me. That was just extremely blatant and rude. Hey! I'm asking you a question. And now you're leaving me on red? What are you doing? This is totally unacceptable.
What is it? Do you have something that you want to say to me? What's suddenly so important that you have to talk to me right now?
Yes, I do have something to say to you. Why did you just ignore me at the supermarket just now? I was talking to you, and you completely ignored me. In front of everyone there.
Well, I didn't want to talk to you, so I didn't. It's pretty simple. You cast aspersions on my husband and me, and you even insulted my friends, whom you haven't even laid eyes on, and you wouldn't know who they were if you did meet them. When I made a simple inquiry about you giving us an introduction at your shop, you responded by ridiculing me and insulting me. And then today, you again made fun of me and badmouthed me so loudly to the other customers at the supermarket that I could hear it myself. I'm sure that was intentional, though. Most sane people with even a little self-respect wouldn't want to talk to you either after being treated like that. So, asked and answered. I have other things to do now, so...
Okay, I see what you're saying, but let's set that aside for a moment, shall we? There are more important matters to discuss. What we really need to talk about is that amazing ring that you were wearing.
Oh, that. Yes, what about it? I told you that I would shop elsewhere, didn't I?
Where did you get that gorgeous thing? It's magnificent. I mean, I only saw it for a moment and from a distance, but it's obviously a really wonderful piece. That was obviously a real diamond, and it looked like at least 1 carat. Am I right? How much did it set you back? Or are you just borrowing it?
Well, not that it's any of your business, but since you made it clear that you didn't want our business, we went to another jeweler that a friend introduced us to. They had a very nice selection, and we ended up spending about $50,000 there. They were so accommodating. Wonderful service.
Huh? Did you add a 0 to that number? $50,000? That's actually how much you spent on that ring?
That's what we paid for his and hers rings. A pair, actually. It ended up being quite a bit cheaper than we thought, actually. A pleasant surprise, to say the least. We consulted with the designer and had them custom-made just for us. It's a one-of-a-kind design that nobody else on Earth has or will ever have.
I can't believe you were able to spend $50,000! Where on earth did you get that money from? Did you win the lottery? I mean, your husband dresses like he shops at Goodwill and all he seems to do is hang around the mall. He's obviously unemployed and you don't make much money either, I'm sure. Please tell me the story of how you paid for that. It must be a great story.
You know, you really have a bad habit of assuming things about people based on how they look. Have you never heard that you shouldn't judge a book by its cover? For your information, those clothes that my husband wears are secondhand. That's true. But they're also much more than that. They're vintage items, and there are a lot of people who buy and sell them for a lot of money. For example, the beat-up jeans and Hawaiian shirt that you mentioned before are both very valuable. Those 2 items together are worth somewhere in the neighborhood of $5,000.
$5,000, you say? Why, that's preposterous. That's secondhand stuff? I don't believe that.
Yes. Brian has always been into that stuff. It's a hobby of his. An expensive hobby and one that he brings into his everyday life, as you can see. He picks up most of those pieces at auctions and such, not at Goodwill or the Salvation Army. And because they are so valuable, he doesn't allow me to wash any of them. You should see his dry cleaning bill. And oh, by the way, Brian works in finance and he works from home. He isn't unemployed and he never has been. And we have income from several rental properties that we own too. It's good passive income, you know. So as I told you, you were completely out of line to assume that Brian and I had no money to spend. 100% incorrect.
I can't believe this. You two are actually quite wealthy. Why didn't you tell me that before?
So, if there's nothing else, I have things to do. And I'll thank you for not bothering me anymore.
Wait! Hang on a second. Let's not be so hasty. If you two are really that well off, you must come to my shop. I insist. We have dozens of gorgeous pieces that I'd be happy to show you. I just know that you'll see something that you like. I'll show you all the merchandise that only the VIPs get to see. You can look at everything, even our secret reserve. And of course, I'll be sure to give you the best price possible on all of it. After all, you're both a VIP and my neighbor, so it's only right. If you like what you see, you and Brian can tell your friends, family, and colleagues too. How does that sound?
2 words. No thanks. We wanted rings and we bought them at a place that treated us with the respect that we deserve.
Well, in that case, we have necklaces, earrings, bracelets, and all kinds of other lovely accessories too. Our selection is second to none.
No, that won't be necessary. What I'm trying to say to you is that I have no intention of patronizing any shop that you work for. And it's quite amazing that you suddenly want us in your store after insulting us and refusing to let us in the way you did before, to be quite honest.
Well, I obviously was misunderstanding a few things about you two. For example, I had no idea that vintage clothing was so valuable and commanded such prices. That's a very interesting tidbit.
Oh, there's really no point in making excuses now. It's much too late for that, dear. And besides, we have no intention of giving our money to someone who isn't even capable of apologizing for insulting us and our friends repeatedly. We'll also be telling all of those friends of ours who are in the same tax bracket as us that they should avoid your shop as well.
Wait! Oh, please don't do that. I apologize. Please accept my apology. I am so sorry that I made bad assumptions about you and your husband. You're right. I jumped to conclusions. Please forgive me. Please just don't badmouth our shop to everyone.
Badmouth? We wouldn't do that. That's just low-class behavior, and we don't want to stoop to your level, you know. We'll just have to say that this business relationship wasn't meant to be and leave it at that for now. No, on second thought, not just for now. Forever, actually. Wendy continued trying to contact me after that, wanting desperately to apologize yet again and be forgiven, but I was still angry about the way she treated us and I ignored her. Interestingly enough, soon after that, a lot of other ladies in the neighborhood finally started to see that she wasn't a very nice person and began avoiding her too. Funny how that works, isn't it? Not surprisingly, this had an effect on her business at the jewelry shop and her sales numbers started to fall rather dramatically, I am told. While the shop didn't go bankrupt, Wendy's actions definitely had a negative impact on her livelihood and, when her husband got wind of these developments, he gave her an earful, according to people who heard the conversation. Not long after that, the two of them came over to our place with gifts and apologies, and, for the sake of moving on, we accepted both and told them that there were no hard feelings. However, I won't be interacting with Wendy ever again if I can avoid it. One thing I've learned from this episode is that, when a person shows you who they really are, you should pay attention and remember it. Prejudging and mocking people the way that she did to us and our friends is really unacceptable in my opinion, and I hope that someday soon she will see the error of her ways and change. I'm not holding my breath, though. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to click the like button and give us your opinion in the comments section below. See you in the next video! Hey, Rose. Are you there? You've been out shopping forever. When are you finally going to come back home? Everyone has already arrived and we're about to get started over here. But there's still time before dinner, so we need someone to be out here serving us snacks and booze. Hey! I am talking to you! Answer me! Oh, I'm really sorry for not responding to you sooner, Danny. It is just that I'm driving right now and can't really text. You're driving? Don't tell me that you still have more errands to run or something like that. Well, I just noticed that we were missing a couple of things from our fridge, so I'm running to the store to grab them. But I think that I'm stuck in traffic right now, so I might be a while getting home now. Wait, what? You're not home yet because of the traffic on the road right now? Yes, that is how a traffic jam works. But anyways, I've gone ahead and texted Mandy to ask her to start getting things ready in the kitchen. Well, I guess it's high time that girl found some way to make herself useful around the house. I guess if you're not going to be around to serve us, then she will just have to do. Okay then, just tell her if you need anything. I promise that I will try and get back home as soon as I can. Just hurry up and get over here already. I don't want to hear any more excuses. Hey, Rose, where are you? We're all about ready for a refill and you're nowhere to be seen. Yes, I know. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting. I just ran down to the liquor store down the street to get some more supplies. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously telling me that you're out shopping right now when you should be waiting on us? Well, everyone has just been eating and drinking so much that I was worried we were going to run out of stuff soon. I won't be very much longer, I promise. Honestly, you do realize that I'm the oldest son in my family, right? Don't you realize the kind of responsibilities that comes with? How long have we been married now? We've been married about 22 years now, Daniel. That's right. And for every single one of those 22 years, my family has come over around Thanksgiving. Do you really not know how to shop for that many people yet? But I bought the same amount of supplies that I usually do for every year. I don't want to hear whatever excuse it is that you're going to try to sell me. Honestly, you just need to take responsibility for your actions. Well, I'm really sorry to have disappointed you, Daniel. You know that I didn't mean to, right? Whatever. Just know that you and I are going to have a little talk when you finally get back home. I have a big announcement that I need to make in front of my family. What kind of announcement is it? You'll find out when you get back, won't you? Now hurry up already! Okay, I'm sorry. Rose, are you there? I'm just wondering when you were going to start getting things ready so that you could move out. Daniel, come on now. We're both in the same house. Can't you just find me and talk to me in person? I can do whatever the heck I want, got it? Don't try to boss me around. Besides, next weekend, my new wife, Simone, is going to be arriving, and I want her to come home to a nice clean house with none of your stuff left behind. So hurry up and leave already. I seriously just can't believe you at all. I mean, you talk so much about the pressures of being the oldest son, and then you go and cheat on your wife with someone 30 years younger than you are. Excuse me? I really just don't even know what to say about this. I mean, not only are you leaving me, your wife of 22 years, but on top of that, none of your family seems to be against this. I've never seen anything like this before. You're all seriously crazy. Do you know that? Well, you might be interested in knowing that I have duties that I need to fulfill, okay? So you're really going to try and spin this as your way of saying that because we've only had a daughter, it's okay to do what you're doing? But if you really want to know, yes, that is actually one of the reasons why I am doing this. But the other reason is that I'm in love. Really? You mean to tell me that you're really in love with this college girl? You don't know Simone at all. It may have taken us some time to finally meet, but I knew once I laid my eyes on her that I had to make her mine. I mean, I had never felt anything like I felt that day. And that's how I knew that her and I were meant to be. True soulmates. Very interesting. I'm so happy you found a way of justifying this to yourself. Besides, the most important thing is that Simone is pregnant with my child and is going to give me a son. And that is the true meaning of love. Oh, okay. So it all comes back to the children, doesn't it? Look, the point that I'm trying to make is that I'm finally about to have a son soon.
And what's more, I've already given you an alimony settlement that was much higher than what I could have talked it down to. So at the end of the day, I don't think that you really have any room to complain to me. Especially since you've done nothing but give me a lousy daughter. But you can take her and just get out.
I see. Fine. If that is the way you want things to happen, then I won't stop you. But just know that I will probably need about 2 weeks to get everything ready for a move.
Are you trying to tell me that you need a place to stay for 2 weeks?
I am just giving you an estimate of how soon I think I can realistically leave. I would prefer to have at least 3 weeks. But after being cheated on and divorced, not allowed to work or even go to school while we were married, I just need time to arrange things for myself so that Mandy and I will be fine.
Ugh, okay, fine, whatever. I don't like it, but I guess that I can allow it.
Mom, are you there? Is everything okay? Can you please talk to me?
Mandy, is that you? What's the matter, dear? Why wouldn't everything be okay?
Well, I just don't even know where you are. Where are you right now?
I'm just out talking to some realtors about what our options are right now.
Oh, I see. You're out looking for a new place to live then.
That's right. After all, we only have 2 weeks, so I don't really have time to be messing around. I really would have liked it if you could have come along with me to explore what the options are, but you had to do something with a friend of yours, right?
Yeah, that's right. I'm really sorry that I couldn't make it to do that with you, though.
It's okay. I'm just glad that this is all happening when you're almost out of school. It's only a matter of days now before you graduate. I'm sure we'll figure out what we can do after that.
Mom, come on! Are you serious? Where was your rage? Why aren't you more upset at Dad right now? I mean, don't you think that what he did was just awful? He gathered the whole family just so that he could tell you in front of them that he was leaving you for a younger woman.
Yes, well, your dad has always had a penchant for being dramatic. I am sure that he was glad that he had the chance to do that to me in front of all of his family.
Is that really all you have to say to what I was just asking you? I mean, he's such a jerk. Not to mention he always just treated you like a servant and always forced you to cook and serve his family whenever they came over. And even when Grandma and I would try to do things to help you out, it always seems like you were always taking the bulk of the work all for yourself.
Well, I really can't say that anything you're saying is wrong.
And not only that, but now Dad is getting with some woman who is literally just a few years older than me? And throwing us out of the house to make room for her?
Yes, all of that is true as well. But it's already been decided, so I don't see how talking about it is going to change things.
Why did you agree to divorce him? Why did you roll over for him so easily? I don't get it at all.
Actually, Mandy, if I can be honest with you, I'm over the moon about this.
What do you mean? Are you trying to tell me that you're happy this is all happening to us?
Of course, I was shocked to learn about how your father had betrayed the two of us. But when I realized that it was my way out of living in this tiny town with these tiny-minded people and their old-fashioned ideas, I realized that I had to take it.
Oh, I get it now. That makes total sense. Of course. This is our chance to be free.
That's right. This is a time that we could start a whole new life for ourselves. Actually, there is something that I'd like to ask you, Mandy.
Yeah?
Well, I was just wondering how you'd feel about living in New York.
New York? You can't be serious about that, right?
Well, I found a place where we can live until you graduate. But I was thinking that after that, we could start to pack our bags and look at properties in the Big Apple.
Hold on. Wait. No. Are you serious? Do you really want to move to NYC with me?
That's right. It has actually always been a dream of mine to live there ever since I was a little girl. If your father hadn't forced me to quit my job after we got married, I was planning on working hard until I could afford to move there.
But we're going to move from this tiny little town all the way to the big city? I can't believe it. But do you have a way to make this work? Some trick up your sleeve that will make all this go smoothly?
I don't have a single thing up my sleeve at all.
Wait, so then, how are you going to get to New York? I don't get what the plan is.
There is no plan. It is just something I want to do with you and that I know we'll figure out together.
Mom, you're acting really more positive than you usually are. Are you really sure about this?
I am. And I figure it's good to think of a plan while we're so motivated like we are now.
Well, I don't know what to say at all except that I'm really, really excited for whatever comes next for us. Let's figure this out.
It's decided. New York is our ultimate plan then. We can do this, Mandy.
Hey, Rose. Are you there? I just haven't seen you at all since this morning. Where did you run off to? I mean, there isn't even any breakfast waiting for me on the table.
Oh my. Daniel, didn't you see that note that I left for you?
No. What note?
On the table. It just said that Mandy and I were moving out earlier than expected and that we would be leaving this morning. Anyways, we're going to be living in town until Mandy graduates and then we'll be moving far, far away. I wrote it all there for you in the note.
Okay, so then I don't have to read your letter anymore since you've told me everything, right?
Well, you should still find it because it's together with the divorce papers that I'd like you to sign and send off to be processed.
Oh, perfect. And I guess since this is goodbye, let me just say one more thing to you. I never want you to come back here again. You and I are nothing to each other and I never want to see you again.
Great. Well, thank you so much for those kind words, Daniel. I'll carry them with me always. I guess this is it then. Goodbye.
Well, have a nice life.
Oh, I will now that I'm finally free. It's like a huge weight has been lifted from my shoulders.
Hey, Mom! I just wanted to let you know that I just got home.
Hi, sweetie. I hope that you had a good day at work. Get some rest at home.
Well, you also had your last shift today, didn't you? I hope that it wasn't too difficult for you.
Thank you so much. It went well. Thanks for asking.
Actually, now that I've dropped off my work stuff, I was wondering if you wanted me to go out and do any shopping for us.
I can't really think of anything that we need right now. Thank you for offering, though. You just rest up at home, okay?
Okay, I'll just chill out at the house then.
But it does feel kind of weird right now, doesn't it?
Weird? What do you mean?
I just mean that it was around this time last year when everything happened, isn't it?
That's right. And normally around this time of year, you would be driving all over town getting supplies and things ready for Dad's family to come over. I remember you were always working so frantically to get things ready for everyone.
I would always have to be slaving in the kitchen for hours making sure that everything was perfect for Daniel so that he could show off for his family.
But now you don't have to do anything at all, Mom. We can do whatever we want.
I just really don't even know what I'll do with myself until I have to go back to work. I mean, I just have so much free time on my hands now.
Wait a second. I know that this is really sudden, but what if we booked a trip? We don't have to entertain anyone, so why don't we take a vacation and relax?
Mandy, that is an amazing idea. I would love to do that so much.
This is going to be so much fun.
I agree. What a wonderful idea. All right then, we can look into it once I get home.
Perfect. This is going to be the best Thanksgiving ever!
Mandy, are you there? This is your father right now.
Wait, Dad? Are you seriously texting me? What do you want?
I just want you to come home for the holidays. Now buy a ticket and come over now.
Is this supposed to be some kind of sick joke or something?
Well, it's just that my new wife isn't doing any work. She's totally useless. She's always talking about how she's too busy taking care of our kid to clean the house or make food or wait on my family. She's ruining everything for me. I don't know what to do since it was usually always you two who would normally take care of things like that. I need you to come home and fix everything.
As if off, you loser! That is so not going to happen. Now goodbye and have a nice life.
Mandy, please. I'm begging you. Please help me.
Mandy showed me the text her father sent, and we both had a great laugh over what a mess he was in. With me and Mandy out of the picture, Daniel had no one to rely on but his new wife, who was half his age and inexperienced in the art of hosting and maintaining a house. I have a sneaking suspicion that she only married Daniel for his family's money. And you know what? Good for her. At least Daniel can be of use to someone. I certainly don't want him anymore. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this. See you next time! Hey, Henry. Have you arrived at your parents' place already?
Yeah, I just got here.
Okay, good. I'm glad that you got there safely. I'm really sorry that I couldn't come with you to your mom's funeral. I really should be there as your wife. OMG, I miss her already.
No worries. You're really sick and in no condition to be making a long trip like this anyway. It's a 2.5-hour train ride from our place, and I didn't want you to get any worse than you already are. Just try to stay in bed and hopefully you'll get better in no time. I'm sure Mom will understand.
Yeah, I'll do that. Thanks for being so understanding. I really don't think that I can get out of bed at all with this headache that I have anyway. I hope I'll start feeling better soon. So you're gonna be coming back in a week, right?
Yeah, that's the plan for now. It might change a little depending on how the funeral and other things go. Are you gonna be okay all by yourself during that time? I'm worried about you.
My mom said that she would come over to take care of me while you're gone, so there's no need for you to worry about me. I also have all of the healthy food and medicine you bought me, remember? So I won't have to leave the house for anything.
Okay, that's great to hear. I'm glad that you're not going to be alone while I'm gone. Well, I gotta go and help out for the funeral. I'll leave you be. Text me if you need anything, okay?
Thanks, and I'm sorry again for not being able to attend. I'll be thinking of her.
Henry, you have a second to chat right now? This is a little urgent. Hey, Tom. Yeah, I have some time. What did you need to talk about? Thanks so much for coming to my mom's funeral today, by the way. Appreciate it. No worries. Nina couldn't go, so I thought that at least I should go as her brother. But yeah, don't mention it. We were really grateful that we got to see you too. I'm sure Mom was happy too. Yeah, me too. Anyway, there's something that I need to tell you, and that's why I decided to text you today. I was a little hesitant to talk to you about this with everything going on, but I think you deserve to know. What's wrong? Is it something bad? It's something about my sister, actually. And yeah, I would say it's pretty bad. What about Nina? Is she okay? She seemed to be really sick when I left the house a few days ago. Trust me, she's not sick at all. What? I think she's been inviting a guy over to her place while you've been gone. What? Are you serious? How do you know this? Sorry, man. I really didn't want to bring this up now. I know you just lost your mom and all, so sorry, man. I can't believe that she would do this. You and me both. This is so bad. And hey, this isn't something that you should be apologizing about. She's my sister, though. I'm just so sorry that she's doing this to you. I'm floored. So can you tell me about this in more detail? I still haven't managed to fully process what you just told me. Like, did you see this happening with your own eyes? Do you really think that she's cheating on me? Okay, let me explain. I'll tell you everything that I saw. When the funeral was over, I got the train back home, right? And I decided that I should drop by your place to see how my sister was doing, just in case. I thought I could tell her about the funeral too while I was there because she couldn't go and all. And I know where you guys live, so it was no problem for me to get there. And that was when I saw her bringing a guy into your place. Like they were at the entrance and he was going in. I've never seen this guy, but he was all frank with her, you know? OMG. Wait, did they notice you? No. I managed to quickly hide around the corner before they did. Do you think that there's a possibility that the guy was just working? Like a delivery guy or a plumber? It's kind of difficult for me to say this, but I think that's very unlikely. I mean, I almost saw her kiss him at the front door, but they were about to close it to go inside, so I'm not 100% sure if that really happened. It could have just been me, but I'm pretty sure that the guy wasn't a total stranger to her. I actually managed to snap a photo just before they both went into the house. Do you want me to send it to you? Yeah, please do. I might need it for something later on. Okay, here it is. I'm sorry that it's a little blurry. There. Did you get it? Wait, hold on a minute. I can't believe it's this guy. You know who the guy is? Yeah, I know him very well, actually. That son of a gun. Hey, Tom, do me a favor and keep this a secret from her, okay? I mean that you caught her cheating on me, okay? Yeah, I can do that. What are you planning to do? Not sure yet, but I just need a little time to think it through. Okay, well, let me know if there's anything I can do to help you out. I know she's my sister, but I'm on your side, man. I can't forgive her for betraying you like this. Thanks for telling me about this. I'll let you know if I end up needing your help. Hey, Tom. I left my parents' place and came back home earlier today. Hey, Henry. I'm glad that you made it back home. Yeah, I thought it would be better while she still thinks that I'm at my parents' place. But yeah, you were right. I saw everything with my own eyes. Oh man. Sorry to hear this. I really wanted to believe that she wasn't cheating on me. But she was. So the guy in the photo, that's the guy she was with, right? Yeah, he was there. I sneaked into the house without making any noise and I heard both of them talking. I can't believe he was in my house sleeping with my wife. I wanted to beat the crap out of him. But anyway, I saw them go into the bathroom, probably to take a shower together. Oh, damn. So I went in and locked them both inside. Shoot, you locked them inside? For real? Yeah, I did. I made sure that they wouldn't be able to open the door. So they can't get out now. Was that okay for you to do that? Like, was it a good idea? I'm not gonna lock them inside forever. They'll be fine while I put my plan into action. Anyway, would it be okay if I come over right now? I guess so. Why, though? Well, there are some things that I need to talk to your parents about. Okay, well, they're both home, so you can come over whenever you want. Okay, thanks. I'll start heading over right now. I'll explain what's happening to them before you get here. Yeah, that'd be great if you could do that. It would save me time explaining it to them. Okay, I'll talk to them right now. See you in a bit. Hey, Nina. How are you feeling now? I hope that you've gotten better.
Henry! I do feel so much better now, actually. Thanks for letting me rest at home, darling. I think that I'm almost back to normal now.
Okay, that's great to hear. What are you doing right now?
I'm taking a bath, honey. I'm using a lavender-scented bath bomb, and it smells amazing.
Oh, so that's what that smell was. That smell was leaking out of the bathroom into the entire house.
Huh? What do you mean? Why are you talking as if you were here? You haven't come home yet, have you?
Actually, I came back home a little earlier than I originally planned. I was there until around 10 minutes ago.
You're kidding, right? You came home? Why didn't you tell me about this?
You were way too careless. I can't believe that you didn't notice that I had come home.
Wait, but I thought that you weren't meant to come home till Sunday.
That was the plan, but nothing was set in stone. I guess you were too busy thinking about my plans.
So, what does that mean? You were here until 10 minutes ago and now you're not here anymore?
No, not anymore. But I know the guy that you were cheating on me with.
OMG, Henry.
I really didn't think that you would cheat on me with Adam. I work with the guy.
Wait, Henry, this isn't what you think it is.
Please give me a chance to explain myself. Let's talk about this face to face. Tell me where you are. I'll come right away.
Oh, so you're planning to leave the bathroom?
Wait, there's something wrong. Why won't the door open? Henry! The door broke! It won't open!
Oh, that's not broken at all. I just locked you guys in so that you can't escape. I wouldn't want you and Adam to be able to run away now.
You locked us in? Why?
Yep. I can't believe that you guys didn't notice it all. I had to carry the huge table from the dining room all the way to the bathroom door.
How could you do this to me? You're unbelievable.
I'm unbelievable.
Hurry up and let me out. Let me out now.
Actually, I can't let you out right away. You're just gonna have to wait for me to come back.
Why should I have to wait in here? Where even are you?
I was actually at your parents' place. It's gonna take me a little while to get back home.
Why the hell are you at my mom and dad's place?
I went over there because I needed to talk to your parents about this. I had to tell them that their daughter was sleeping with another man while I had to attend my mom's funeral. You lying, cheating slut.
OMG, don't say that, Henry. So you told them? They're gonna be so mad at me. They're never gonna forgive me. Henry, hurry up and let me out of here.
Yeah, okay. I guess it's about time that I let you guys out of there. Everyone's here now anyway.
Huh? What's going on?
You don't need to know because that would ruin the surprise that I prepared for you.
What is going on out there?
I invited your entire family here.
Please tell me that you're joking.
Nope. I invited your parents, your brother Tom, your grandparents, and your uncle and aunt. All of them are here now. They're waiting for you in the living room.
What the hell is wrong with you? Henry, would you please just let me out of here?
I'll let you out of here once we finish talking through everything that needs to be sorted. I'm glad that you took your phone with you into the bathtub like usual.
We're both inside the same house. Why can't we just talk about all this face to face?
That's because I don't want to see your face or hear your voice anymore.
How can you say that to me?
You're in no position to talk back to me after what you did. Just hurry up and agree to answer the questions that I have for you.
Okay, fine then. What do you want to ask me?
Let me begin by asking you how and where you met Adam in the first place.
He's my ex-boyfriend.
What? Since when?
We dated for around a year back in college. I got connected with him at that barbecue that your company hosted around 6 months ago.
So you guys have been seeing each other behind my back since then.
I'm sorry. It was meant to be a one-time thing, but I just couldn't stop seeing him.
Okay. Did you fake being sick from my mom's funeral so that you could invite Adam over to our house?
Well, I don't really know.
Just tell me the truth.
Okay, fine then. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I wanted to invite him over, and this was one of the rare opportunities where I would get to do that. Why are you even asking me these questions? You already know the answer.
So that means that you wanted to sleep with Adam more than attending my mom's funeral? That's what your priorities were, right?
Yeah, I wanted to sleep with him. Okay? There you go. Happy now? I answered all your questions truthfully. Would you please just let me out now? I'm starting to get tired of being locked up in here.
I'm gonna leave and go stay at my friend's place tonight.
Wait, don't go.
I really don't want to see you or Adam. I don't think that I'm gonna be able to stay calm at all. I've decided that I'm just gonna hire a lawyer and ask him to deal with all of this for me.
A lawyer? Are you seriously gonna sue me for this? Just let us out already!
I'm gonna let Adam's wife decide when you guys can come out.
OMG, his wife is here too?
Yeah, she just arrived and she didn't seem to be in a very good mood at all. Understandably. Well, I'm gonna be taking off now. I'll leave the rest to everyone else that's here.
Wait, no, don't go. I don't want to have to see everyone after this. It's gonna be so damn awkward.
pick up the phone? Why the hell do I have to be put into a situation like this?
Hey, Henry. I'm sorry to bother you during work. Hey, Tom. You're all good. I'm on my lunch break right now. What's up? I'm sure that you heard about it from your lawyer already, but I thought that I'd let you know just in case. My sister signed the divorce papers and she handed them in this morning. You guys are on your way to getting a divorce now. She also paid all the money that she owes you after you sued her. The money should be transferred to your bank account by the day after tomorrow. Okay, great. Thanks for letting me know about all of this. Your lawyer is probably gonna let you know about it anyway. Still, thanks for the heads up. Not at all. It feels weird that you're not my brother-in-law now. I'm still really sorry about what my sister did to you. You don't need to apologize. You really helped me out so much. I never would have found out about her cheating on me if it weren't for you. I really owe you. Now that your divorce with her is official, are you gonna change your phone number and stuff? Yeah, I'm planning on doing that tomorrow. I want to cut ties with her completely after all. I really don't want her contacting me in the future. I'm also planning to leave this city too. There's not much reason for me to be here anymore. I could do with a fresh start too. Oh, I see. So you're gonna be quitting your job too then? Where are you planning on going? I'm planning on going back to my hometown. I have a house over there that I inherited from my mom, and that's where I'm planning to live. I'm gonna work as a freelancer from now on too. Ah, nice. Well, good luck with everything, man. Hope it all works out for you. Let's go to another basketball game soon, yeah? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Thanks for everything, Henry. I should be the one thanking you. Anyway, yeah. See ya. Have a good one. One of my coworkers from my previous company told me a bit about what happened to Nina and Adam after all this. Nina ended up falling into a huge amount of debt since she had to pay me back the money that she owed me. She didn't have a source of income since she used to depend on me for all her money. So now she's in huge debt. I found out that she had been using my money to go on dates with Adam and to buy him expensive gifts. My lawyer made sure to get her to pay me back for all of that money and more. Her entire family also decided to cut ties with her completely, so she's currently living in a tiny apartment room all by herself. She's working all day and night to desperately earn enough money to make a living and to pay off her debt. Adam, my ex-coworker that was sleeping with her, was fired from my old company. They found out that he had been using the company's money to go on dates with Nina too. He had tried to write it all off as business expenses, but he was caught out by one of the members of the accounting department. He was sued by the company for embezzlement and was forced to pay back all the money that he had used up. I ended up moving back to my hometown to start my new life. I also have a pet cat with me now, and she's so cute. I named her Bella, and we are currently living a calm and relaxing life together in the countryside. So, life is great.
Thanks for watching. Feel free to like the video and leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we shall see you in the next one.
Hannah Ann Brown, you have some serious explaining to do. What is this about not being accepted into medical school? Didn't I tell you not to laze around and stick to the foolproof plan that I made for you to get into medical school? Since the beginning, I always had my doubts about you being able to actually become a doctor. But to find out that you're too stupid to even get into medical school, I can't believe it. You are really becoming an embarrassment to this family.
I told you since the beginning that I never planned on going to medical school. Whether I passed or not, I literally couldn't care less.
Even if you don't care, that doesn't mean that I don't either. Heavens give me strength. Hannah, your wonderful sister Clara is currently working as a medical resident and is going to make her dream of becoming a doctor a reality. But how is it that you, who I gave birth to as well, became such an imbecile? You should have just as much ability as your dear sister. Could they have switched you out with some other baby in the hospital when you were born?
Mom, I'm seriously just way too tired of hearing that same old line again and again.
What did you say to me?
Me and Clara look almost identical. We've even been mistaken for each other countless times. Also, not to burst your bubble, but you and I look alike too. Just that is enough to prove without a doubt that you are my mother, right? But not only that, since you were constantly going on and on about how I couldn't possibly be your child, we even had a DNA test to prove it. How dare you talk to me like that? You've got some nerve, Hannah. You're the one who brought all this up about me not being your child. I'm just telling you what you should already know. How is it that you have such a sharp tongue but such a dull brain? I can't believe that I ended up with such a little good-for-nothing brat like you. I guess you can thank the person that raised me. Oh, shut up. Seriously, you miserable child. How could you be so insolent? Your sister is such a great daughter. A true role model. It's only a mystery how you could turn out to be such a good-for-nothing idiot. Mom, you're starting to loop onto yourself again. Whatever. The fact that you couldn't even get into medical school proves that you are an idiot. I can't accept that someone like you is a part of my family. My only true daughter is your successful older sister, Clara. Honestly, a daughter like you should hurry up and leave the house for good. I knew you'd eventually say it. You're speaking back to me again. Do you know what I'm even saying right now? I don't need such a useless imbecile ruining my house. You're going to be kicked out. Yes, I understand fully well what you're saying, Mom. My original plan was to leave the house when I graduated high school, so I'm already prepared to do so. I've even already got a place picked out and ready to move into. So there isn't a thing for you to worry about. Oh, is that so? Then you have already been self-conscious of your good-for-nothing nature. That's great news. Also, if you've already gone so far as to prepare for leaving, let's just make it official. As soon as you graduate, you are no longer going to be allowed to enter this house. Sure, I get it already. I'll leave and never come back. Great! So if we're in agreement, that's how we'll proceed. Make sure to not forget anything when you leave, because you'll not be allowed to get it back if you do. Hannah, is what I'm hearing true? Are you really going to be leaving the house after graduation? So, I'm guessing that you've heard from Mom, huh? Yeah, just a little bit ago. We were talking on the phone, but she suddenly started asking for me to come back and live with them. I asked why she would want even more people in the house, and she just nonchalantly states that you're going to be leaving after graduation. Your idiot of a sister is finally going to be gone, so you can now freely come back to live with us. Right. I heard her loud and clear from the other room. Isn't she just lovely? I mean, how did all of this happen? Why did it turn out like this? Mom was talking about how you ended up not passing the MCAT. I thought for sure you would be able to pass it. Well, she may think that I didn't pass, but the truth is I never even actually took the test. You didn't even take the test? But then, why does Mom think you failed it then? Well, it's all just pretend, really. I told her that I took the test, waited a few weeks for the results to come in, and told her that I failed it. But it wasn't as simple as just telling her. In fact, Dad and one of my close high school teachers ended up helping quite a bit with making it convincing. That's a pretty bold move, considering you know how hysterical Mom can get about things like this. I mean, it may be a little bold of me, but this way I can actually chase the dream that I've had for so long. Oh. Well, if you're still that determined, then I'll support you in any way I can. But what about post-graduation? Is everything going to be all right? Yeah, I got a place lined up already. Grandpa was also nice enough to let me work at his company, so I'm going to be in his care for a while. When I get enough money saved up, I want to head to that vocational school that I was telling you about. Good to hear. If I actually could, I would have liked to at the very least help you out with tuition, but I'm pretty low on funds myself. I appreciate it. I really do. But I don't want you to coddle me too much. This is a decision that I want to do for myself. I also have a feeling that if I let you pamper me at all, you'll just keep doing it forever. You were always like that with me. However, to be frank, this is something that I think I need to do for myself. After graduating, I'll be working towards making my dream a reality for several years to come. If I rely on you or anyone else too much, that sense of achievement will be tarnished. So please, don't worry about supporting me financially. Just wish me luck. I knew you'd say something like that. You've always been kinda inspiring when it comes to chasing your dreams. However, if you are in trouble in any way, please let me know as soon as you can. I am your sister, and I will be there when you need me. No matter how things turn out, remember that me, Dad, and Grandpa are all there rooting for you.
Thanks, Clara.
Hannah, I know you couldn't possibly be thinking this, but you don't plan on returning to our house after the graduation ceremony, do you? Just as promised, following your graduation ceremony, you are no longer allowed to set foot in our house. Okay. I mean, you're going to bring that up now? Well, if you don't follow through on your promise, it'll be more troublesome than not. I am simply reminding you. All right, then. Thanks. I mean, I've already arrived to where I moved to, so... I'm sorry. You're where? Have you not checked my room at the house yet? What about your room? I already finished moving all of my things. Honestly surprised you haven't figured it out earlier. Oh, wow, you're right. There isn't a thing left. But when did you do this? I don't remember any moving trucks. I don't even remember you packing. Well, it's not like I was trying to hide the fact that I was packing and moving everything out. But I did everything yesterday. As it so happens, you were just not in all day. Oh, so you did all of this yesterday, then. Anyway, with this, we've finally cut all ties. Goodbye. Hannah, it's me. It's been 10 years. Come on, talk to me, honey. Hannah, are you busy? Hey, please respond. It's your mother. Mom? It looks like I forgot to block you. Oh, thank goodness I was able to get through to you. I'm in the middle of work right now, so if you could just not text me, that'd be great. Oh, Hannah, dear. You've really given me quite the surprise. Who would have ever thought that you would join the ranks of those famous short story writers? Wait, how do you even know about that? Someone from the neighborhood had gone to one of your signings. When they came back, they were telling everyone around that the author was actually you. Oh, so that's how you heard about it. Oh, please. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? How embarrassed I was when I had to admit that I didn't know anything about you becoming a famous author. But I did my research. One of your stories is going to be turned into a TV series, isn't it? That's amazing, honey. As your mother, I can really hold my head up high in pride. You've done really well for yourself. I'm sorry to come raining down on your parade and everything, but all this talk about being my mother? What are you talking about? What do you mean? 10 years ago, I was thrown out on the day of my high school graduation by a mother who couldn't wait for me to never come back to her house again. She even went as far as to try and cut any and all ties possible. So, therefore, as far as I know, I don't have a mother. Oh, come on now, Hannah. All of this is in the past. Let's just put that as water under the bridge, shall we? At the time, you were just incompetent. You needed a motivating factor, so I pushed you out of the house. I hated doing it, but it had to be done. I know you didn't see it that way at the time, but that was a true sign of love. I mean, think about it. By making you leave the nest, I put you on a journey to find yourself. Though it might have been somewhat throwing you into the fire, so to speak, you came out great for it. That was just the way that I was trying to raise you. To be an independent, strong woman. So that was all just your parenting method then? Is that what you're saying? Absolutely. And for these 10 years, I was constantly worried about how you would turn out. But come to find out that you've become a famous author, It seems that the method more than paid off. Wow, you're really something else. I knew you were a horrible person, but I guess I didn't also realize how much of an opportunist you were. What do you mean? You're trying to suddenly make contact after realizing that I'm an author? In terms of the stories I write, you would be nothing less than the main villain. I'm a villain. Well, I guess you can drop the "in terms of stories." I mean, you've always been the full-blown villain of my life. I'm sorry, Hannah, but I'm not quite following you. More than that, though, Hannah, I have a big favor to ask of you, as your mother. No. But you haven't even heard what I was going to ask. Why is it that I should even listen to the person that did everything in their power to cut me off entirely from their life? What kind of torture are you trying to put me through? Hannah, please. Please, if you could, would you consider coming back and living with me? I'm sorry? I'll make sure that the whole cut all ties was like it never happened. So please, come back to me. I mean, if you're an artist, you can literally do it anywhere, right? So please, would you come back to me? Oh, please. I know that the reason why you would be so desperate for me to come back is only because my doctor of a sister isn't sparing you a dime. I don't understand. I also know how about 6 months ago, Dad divorced you because of various loans and debt that you hid behind his back. But even after the divorce, you continue to build upon your debt, making it worse and worse. You were able to get by for a while by depending on support from Clara, but you were always too impudent to realize how angry your actions made her. So eventually, when Clara was offered a job in the Doctors Without Borders organization, you were essentially left to fend for yourself. How do you know about all of that? Who told you? I mean, though I don't have any nor want any contact with you, doesn't mean that I don't want to have contact with my sister. I've been catching up with my sister every once in a while to see how things are going. Me and my sister are pretty similar. Ever since she was small, she's always wanted to be in Doctors Without Borders. Since she attained her doctor's license, she's been finally able to realize her dream, and that is something that I wanted to know about as soon as possible. Wait, her dream? But it's always been something that I've been telling her to do. She became a doctor because I've been putting her on that path. You really are way too wrapped up in your own way of thinking, aren't you? Your path just happened to align with what she originally wanted to do anyway. Please, Hannah. As you already know, you're the only one that I have left. Your sister is in some other country. Your father left me. I need you. Please, come back and live with me. We'll start fresh. Make everything right again. That's not going to happen. Sorry. Why not? Why won't you come back to me? Because I have my own life that I'm not going to give up, especially not for you. I'm living with my husband, and we're oh so close to his parents. I can't imagine living away from them. You have a husband? Yes, I got married some time ago. You got married? How long have you been married? Why didn't you tell me? Why should I tell you? You wanted nothing to do with me, remember? Also, my new parents truly respect who I am, just like normal people. Nothing like the horrible, selfish person to which I was forced to be raised my entire life. Seriously, I can't believe I had such a toxic mother. You mean to call me a toxic mother? Whether you want to admit it or not, yes, you are a toxic mother. Nothing of what you have done had created a good environment for anyone to grow. You were always selfishly looking at what would be best for your future and caring about the people that you used to make that happen. At least now, with everyone abandoning you, you are finally able to pay for what kind of monster you have been. Anna, what are you saying? Are you saying that this is all my fault? What kind of person do you actually see me as? You'll find out soon enough. But for now, this is going to be our final goodbye. Goodbye, Amy. Soon after, the television series that prompted my mother to try and contact me again finally aired. Just by the conversation that we had when she contacted me, I could tell that she never actually read the story I made that the series would be based off of. Even after the conversation, until the series aired, she kept trying to brag to everyone around her that her daughter had made a TV show. But to her surprise, my book-hating yet TV-loving mother had finally watched the TV series that she was so passionate about telling everyone about. Damaged Roots was the title that ultimately came to be, though she didn't know exactly what the title was referring to at the beginning. She soon realized it was a non-fiction piece about the childhood that was forced upon me. There were very few details that were left out, and it was obvious to see who the main villain of the story was. When she realized what the story was about, her embarrassment was palpable, especially since she told everyone she knew to watch it. She became a recluse, but with debt edging up on her, her situation got more and more dire. However, what actually happened in the end? I'm not sure. If anything, I think she ran away to live somewhere where no one knows who she is. However, I don't really care. I don't consider her my mother, and I am living a new life with people who respect and love me for who I am. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you next time!